Kentucky beating Ohio University 77-59 last night on the hardwood. And this morning, a big moment for the future, potentially, of the Kentucky basketball program. North Laurel star Reed Sheppard making his college decision from North Laurel High School. I'll take you there right now. That's the scene at the moment. We are waiting for Reed and the North Laurel staff to come out. In the meantime, we will get you started with some stats, some information about Reed Sheppard for those of you who may not already know. Now, Reed, of course, a big name in the mountains, playing for North Laurel over the past few years. He is considering 5 schools to go to at the next level, Kentucky among them. Along with Kentucky, he is considering Louisville, Indiana, Ohio State, and Virginia. You know how these recruiting decisions usually go. There's usually the hats. I don't know if that's what we're going to have today, but those are the top 5, according to what we have been able to find out. Our partners over at 24/7 Sports have their crystal ball says that he is highly likely to pick Kentucky, but also saying that Virginia is in the mix as well. Now, of course, he led North Laurel on quite the run last season as a sophomore, leading them to a 13th region title game appearance, largely behind just what he can do in terms of scoring, going 30 points per game and 30.1 points per game and scoring 843 total, leading the Commonwealth there. Also among his Commonwealth leading stats, 88% from the free throw line. That's 7th in the whole state. And he made more from the charity stripe than anyone else in Kentucky with 176. Of course, North Laurel falling to Knox Central in the 13th region title game last season. Now, how he stacks up with the rest of the signing class of the class of 2023. He is ranked 22nd in the nation by 24/7 Sports. He is a 5-star according to their composite metric system, 5-star in the 24/7 Sports composite. He would be, if he signs with Kentucky, the first to sign in the 2023 signing class. Now, Reed, as many of you know, comes from a long line of Sheppards on the hardwood. Quite the family legacy. Reed's parents, of course, Jeff and Stacy. Jeff was a member of the Untouchables, the 1996 national championship team with Rick Pitino. And in 1998 was on that championship team as well, was the MVP of the Final Four that year, and did have a little bit of an NBA career as well, among many other accolades. In fact, both of his former coaches, Rick Pitino and Tubby Smith, have offered Reed scholarships at their current schools. So his mother as well, quite the distinguished career in Lexington. All over the UK women's basketball record books, she led her team in 1994 with 18.2 points per game. She also had an international basketball career as well. And, of course, Reed's sister, Madison, is over at Campbellsville playing college basketball. They're going into her senior season. So quite the lineage of basketball in the Sheppard family. We spoke to him on what this means to him.
Yeah, it's very special. Mom, Dad, and Madison have all 3 had great careers, whether it's high school through college and even some professionally. But being able to continue the legacy that those 3 have brought to the Sheppard name is very special to me. And it's just it's a lot to handle at sometimes, but through it all, you just kind of gotta stay focused and not worry about what everything else is. But like you said, with the Sheppard name and continuing it, it's very special for me.
All right, now we have everything ready to go. He is sitting down at the table there at North Laurel. We will take you there now.
It's right here. You just hold that down.
I'll get it in my phone.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
get started here. I'm Nate Valentine, head coach here at North Laurel. Just want to thank everybody for coming out today. This is obviously an exciting day for Reed and his family, but also the North Laurel basketball community. A day that I think a lot of us will look back and remember, and we're really excited that Reed chose to share this. Many of you probably didn't know the reason that we did it at Saturday morning at 9, but we have a Junior Jacks camp here, which a lot of our basketball team is here, but a lot of our youth come every Saturday morning from 9 to 10:30, and we have a basketball camp, and our players work it. And Reed wanted to make his announcement in front of all of these guys so that they could be a part of it. So that's why we're here, and we appreciate all of you guys, and also have our basketball team here as well, and happy that we can all share this moment together. So I will turn it over to Haley Ratliff, our athletic director here at North Laurel. She'll talk about how this is going to go, and then we'll get started.
On behalf of the administration here at North Laurel, thank you all for coming out. Here shortly, Reed is getting ready to make his announcement. After he makes his announcement, we will allow the media to ask questions. Just simply raise your hand. I'll call on you, give you the mic here if you need it, and Reed will answer your question for you. After about 15 minutes, if additional interviews are needed, we will go to the library right here, main doors, and we have it set up for Reed and his family for additional interviews. Thank you all for being here. Reed.
Hang on. Thanks. You should be good.
Good morning. First, I want to wish Chase Dotson a happy birthday. Thank you to all my teachers, my coaches, my North Laurel community, my friends, my family, my parents, and my sister. Just like a lot of little boys that grew up in Kentucky, playing college basketball has always been a dream of mine. Over the past few months, I've been very blessed to be able to go to many different colleges and meet some of the best coaches in the world. I'm very excited and thankful to announce that I'll be playing basketball at the University of Kentucky.
Huh? I do, yeah. We can get that in a minute. Just take that microphone out and hold it. Something like that on any question.
Okay, we'll go ahead and start with questions. Are you good with that?
Yeah.
All right, just raise your hand from the media if you have any questions for Reed.
Sweet.
Good deal.
Sweet.
Yeah, can you, Reed, first just talk about why you chose Kentucky.
Well, I'm a little boy from Kentucky. I've grown up going to all kinds of Kentucky games, going to different SEC tournaments, always been around it, and having this opportunity is just something that's very hard to pass up just from being here. And like I've told you a lot, it's a dream of a lot of little boys that live in Kentucky to play basketball at the University of Kentucky.
Next question, there on the end.
Reed, I think you got the offer from Kentucky about 4 months ago. I guess at what point did you really, truly know that this was going to be your decision?
About not too long ago. We still wanted to go through everything, and we were just very thankful and for all the offers that I had. And but no, we didn't know for a while, so it was. No, we didn't know for a little bit, but getting that offer was definitely one of the best offers, and it meant a lot to us as a family.
Next question.
What did it mean for the family? Because obviously there's a big blue contingency just to your left that played a lot at Kentucky. So what does it mean for everybody involved?
It means a lot. Like I said, we're just very thankful for the opportunity that we have, and I'm excited to spend the rest of these 2 years playing with my teammates and looking forward to getting to the University of Kentucky.
Next question.
Why did you feel the need to do it now rather than waiting? I mean, it's a junior season.
I was ready. I was ready to get it over with and be able to enjoy the season, these next 2 years with my teammates, and just have everything away and just play and have fun.
Next question on the end.
Reed, with some of it, you got a chance to kind of start this class for Kentucky. Obviously, you want the best players to come play with you. Was there an element of that as well, just getting the ball rolling on this 23 class for Kentucky?
Yeah, just trying to reach out to as many of the other players as I can now that I have committed, and that the ones that they have offered, I'll stay in touch with them and try to get a good class.
Next question.
Being a Kentucky boy, as you say, there is a lot of maybe different expectation that comes from a Kentucky guy who goes to UK. I'm sure you're ready to embrace all of those expectations because I know you've been told the pressure that comes with being in UK.
Yeah, I'm enjoying my next 2 years. I don't get to Kentucky for a little while, so then when I get there, I'm just gonna listen to Coach Cal and do whatever he tells me to do.
Next question.
My question is for Matt. Are you going to keep on trying to make your brother better for college team?
Yes, I am. Anyone who knows me knows that Reed and I have a really close relationship, and so it's been really cool for me to walk through this process with him, and I'm just super proud of him. And one thing I've always told him is to always remain humble, no matter what decisions he makes or wherever he goes, and I think he's done that very well. And he carries himself with such class, and I'm just really proud of him.
Reed, you mentioned Coach Cal there. How has that relationship kind of grown over the past few months? I think he's been down here to visit you. You've been up to Lexington a couple times. What have you guys talked about, and how does he see you fitting in?
We've just been talking just like normal. I've been talking to him, and we've just like a close bond that we have. But how I'm fitting in, I'm just going to go up and, like I said, just listen to him. I know I trust in him, so I'm just going to do whatever he tells me to do.
What attracted you to playing for a coach like John Calipari?
His success and being from Kentucky, I've always went to games watching him coach, watching his teams play. That was just a big thing. It's been a dream of mine since I was a little boy.
Any other questions? All right. If anybody has any more additional questions or interviews, Jeff, Stacy, Reed, and Madison, they'll be in the library, like I said, through these doors right here. But thank you all for coming out. We appreciate it, and we wish Reed nothing but the best.
the little boy from Kentucky decided to go to Kentucky, as he said, right there following his decision. Reed Sheppard will play at Kentucky starting with the class of 2023. He's the first of the 2023 signing class at UK. John Calipari picked up another one. And in fact, Kentucky tweeting out La Familia +1. Picking up a hometown kid, London kid, Reed Sheppard, the guard. Will play a couple more years at North Laurel, then he'll go right to Lexington and play for Coach Cal. The moment that many of Big Blue Nation have been waiting for a couple of years now is finally happening. Reed Sheppard, officially a Wildcat. Now we will have much, much more from the family right there. Reed, Stacy, Jeff, Madison, and his coach Nate Valentine coming up in our 7 o'clock newscast following the Alabama-Arkansas game. But that's the news we've got this morning. The big moment for Big Blue Nation, Reed Sheppard going to Kentucky. The big moment we had all been waiting for a few weeks now, for a few years now, in fact. So thank you so much for joining us this morning. Enjoy your college football Saturday. As I said, our own Camille Gear will have much, much more on this coming up this evening at 7 o'clock following the Arkansas-Alabama game right here on WYMT. But until then, enjoy your Saturday. Thank you so much for joining us.